Welcome to the Colorzoom Challenge website. We understand the creative journey you have taken to reach this exciting day of submitting your Colorzoom entry and how important it is that your entry is a smooth process. This tutorial is going to walk you through the submittal process step by step. Let's get started. Arriving at the Colorzoom Challenge homepage, you will be greeted by two large buttons. If you are new to the website, you will want to click Get Started. If you already have an account, you will want to click Log In Here, which will take you directly to the login screen. But for this tutorial, we will click Get Started to create an entirely new account. This will take you to the national prize information and general rules for the challenge. After reading this important information, you will want to click the Enter Now button. Please be aware, even if you entered last year, you must create a new account to register for the 2018 Colorzoom Challenge. When you type in your password, make sure it is at least 6 characters in length. When you are finished filling in the forms, click the Register button. Now this is where the fun begins. Step 1 helps you determine your entry category. Read the description under each of the 3 categories to determine which best describes you. For this tutorial, we will select Global Creative Artist. This will take you to Step 2. Here you will enter your personal information as well as your salon information. Please note, there is only one entry allowed per email address, so use your personal email versus a general salon email. Continue to fill in your personal information. Be advised that you must be 18 or older as of the date of entry to enter the challenge. Please note, for U.S. stylists only, you must submit your cosmetology number, state, and year of licensing. Enter your salon information. After completing all the fields in this form, scroll down and click on the Next Step button. If you've started but need to come back to your entry at a later time, you have the option to click the Save for Later button. This preserves your information and allows you to log back in to complete your submission. For this tutorial, we will click Next Step. We've arrived at Step 3, Your Technique. In this critical step, you will have an opportunity to show the judges the technique you have used to create your look. You have 2 options to illustrate your technique. You can choose the digital drawing interface, which allows you to draw on the head diagram using a mouse or your finger or a stylus depending upon the device you are using. The other option is to download a PDF template of the printed head diagram, illustrate it by hand, photograph it, and upload the file to this entry system. First, we will walk you through the digital drawing interface. Clicking on the digital drawing button expands the page to show an example of a digitally drawn template and a blank head diagram in which you will use the tools provided to draw your technique. Click on the marker icon and then the color you wish to draw with. Put your cursor over the area of the head in which you would like to draw. Hold down your mouse or touch your finger or stylus to begin drawing. If you have the need to erase, you may select the eraser icon and carefully remove what you do not need. Continue this method until you have fully illustrated your technique. Your illustration is automatically saved. Once you are satisfied with your drawing, be sure to scroll down and fill in your detailed description of your process. If you are satisfied, you may click the Next Step button. However, if you cannot complete your entry at this time, you may click Save for later. For this tutorial, we are going to show you how that works. Upon clicking Save for later, you are presented with a Come Back Soon screen. On this screen, you will see a notification that an email has been sent to you with an easy link to log back into your entry. You may also log into it again from this screen. Once re-entering, you will be brought back to the step where you left off. When you save for later from step 3 and then log back in, you will be asked if you would like to keep or discard your head technique illustration. If you decide to discard it, you will begin from scratch. If you decide to keep it, which we will do for this tutorial, you would then simply click the next step to continue. Should you decide that you would rather download the PDF template of the head diagram, we will now walk you through that process. First, click on the Print Template button, which expands the page to show an example of a hand-drawn template. You will also see a detailed process for downloading and digitizing your hand-drawn sketch. The first step is to download a PDF of the head diagram by clicking on the Download Sketch Template button. This is the PDF that downloads. Once downloaded, print out the template on a sheet of white paper. Next, you will want to draw on the head diagram, showing the judges your technique. Once completed, you now need to digitize the sketch in order to upload it with your entry. You can use your cell phone camera with these tips in mind. Number 1, make sure the area in which you are photographing has adequate light. Here is an example of inadequate lighting. Number 2, it is critical that you lay the paper on a flat surface and make sure to hold your camera at the correct angle. This is an example of the phone being held at an incorrect angle. Number 3, this example shows the correct lighting and angle to achieve a successful digitized image of the hand-drawn template. Simply click on the Choose File button to select your image to attach it. Note, images must be JPEG or PNG, which most cell phone cameras send by default. After you have attached your digitized sketch, make sure to fill out the detailed description of your process and click Next Step to advance to Step 4. Step 4 is also a critical step in the entry process, as this is where you will upload your model photo that the judges will review during the live judging process. There is important criteria your digital photo must meet. First, the accepted file formats are JPEG and PNG only. Second, the image must be a vertical format and have a minimum file size of 1.5 megabytes and a maximum file size of 20 megabytes. Anything below or above these file sizes will not be accepted. Shown here is an example of a winning entry photo with specific information you can review to help you understand if your digital model image file will be accepted. Also shown is a list of tips for success, which can be helpful in preparing your model image. When you are ready to upload your digital model image, click the Choose File button. Select your JPEG or PNG image file and upload it. You will see that the file name appears next to the Choose File button. If you change your mind or need to upload a different image, just repeat the process and the new selected file will overwrite the existing file. If you require further assistance with this step, you may click on the support link and send an email. Please include the problem you are having and a phone number in which you can be reached. Once your image is uploaded, you are almost done. Click on the Next Step button. This brings you to Step 5, the final step. Make sure to read the fine print and accept the terms and conditions by clicking on the checkbox. Once you have checked that you've accepted the terms and conditions, click Finish and Submit. Congratulations! You have completed your entry for the Colorzoom challenge. One last thing. Please be sure to check the email account with which you registered and make certain you've received the congratulations email from the Colorzoom challenge team. Best of luck on your journey to Colorzoom 2018.